What's going on, guys? Wyatt here from Coal Run Outdoors, coming to you today with the first video in a series that we are doing covering this book right here, the John Wayne Real American Grilling Cookbook. I love this cookbook, has a lot of recipes in it, and in this episode we are doing the Fiesta Fajitas. So I have my receipt right here. I got all the ingredients while I was out grocery shopping, and I'm just going to give you a rundown of the prices of them. I'm going to start off with saying that I could not find the orange juice on this receipt that I got. I have no idea where it's at on here. I feel like I'm completely missing it. But it was like, I think it was like $4.50 or something like that. So we'll make sure to add that into this. But I got my 20-pack of fajitas for $2.99. I had to buy ground cumin and oregano. The cumin was $1.89 and the oregano was $1.99. I got 2 packs of stir-fry cut beef strips already. One was $6.99, the other one was $14.19. I had to buy a sweet onion, which I actually forgot to include whenever I was cooking, but that was $1.09. I had to buy, let's see, what did I have to buy here? I had to buy a bag of jalapenos for 1 jalapeno, which was $5, but I mean, you can use the rest of them in other recipes. I had to buy a 3-pack of peppers for $2.99, and I bought a 3-pack of garlic for $1.99, and then I had to buy lime juice for $1.25. So total will be somewhere right in here. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into me cooking. Alright, so in this clip, you're going to see me start to mix together your marinade for your veggies and your steak. I should mention that whenever I calculated the price, I didn't include your olive oil, pepper, or sea salt because I already had those laying around. I didn't have to buy them. So I'm going to go ahead and mix together olive oil, orange juice, lime juice, a jalapeno, 2 cloves of garlic, ground cumin, dried oregano, sea salt, and pepper. So I will come back whenever those all are in the bowl. Alright, and now that everything is together in the bowl, I'm just going to go ahead and get a whisk and give this all a good whisk together to make sure everything is good and mixed for our marinade. Alright, and then here in this clip, what you're going to see me do is, actually my girlfriend's going to help me with this. You're going to dump about half of your marinade into each of the bags, one with the veggies, one with the meat. Now, I'm going to recommend, I think I had too much meat for my marinade, because I mean, it worked, but if you want more flavor in all of them, definitely go ahead and probably double your marinade recipe is what I should have done, looking back in hindsight. But we're just going to go ahead and add it to both of these. And then it says in the recipe book that you're going to want to let them sit in your fridge for 4 hours. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. My schedule just did not line up with that. So these sat in my refrigerator marinating for the better part of 24 hours, if not a little bit longer. But you know what? It still turned out all right. So 4 hours at least, up to 24, I would say. Anywhere in there, I think you're going to be quite all right. All right. Now, in this clip, as you can see, I'm loading up the grill with some of these strips. Now, being that they are fajita strips and they're not one large 2-pound skirt steak like the book recommends, or actually it calls for, but I couldn't find skirt steak at my grocery store. It didn't take me near as long to cook, the book says medium-high heat, which if you're looking in the front of the book, medium to high heat is somewhere between 375 and 450 degrees, which is about, if I remember right, where I had this grill set. So I just threw these on the grill, cooked them. Probably only took me 5-10 minutes to get all of them because I had some left over. I couldn't fit all of them on my grill. But as they were cooking, I was just pulling them off and tossing them into a bowl I had on the side. And these were really good just as is. The marinade was fantastic. Didn't have any other extra seasoning. My girlfriend and I were honestly sitting there just kind of eating them out of the bowl as I was cooking them. They were very good. Now, I apologize. I never shown the clip of me starting the peppers in the skillet here. But you're just throwing a cast iron skillet on your grill. Let it preheat a little bit. And then you're going to throw about a tablespoon of vegetable oil, or I used olive oil in that skillet. And you're putting in your cut up peppers, and like I said, I forgot my onion, but these tasted just fine without the onion. But at this point, you'd throw your peppers and onions in there. And the book says 7 minutes. Honestly, I would say that's a very accurate time estimate there. And then after your peppers are good and soft, you're going to go ahead and shut off your grill and everything, and you are ready to go inside and eat. Alright guys, here it is, the look at what all your hard work has gotten you. You got your steak strips cut up here. If you're using the skirt steak, this is, you cut them up, make them look like this. Like I said, use the fajita strips. So we got peppers and the steak. And then whenever we made ours, we did 3 each, a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of queso on ours, and they were absolutely phenomenal, as you'll see in this next clip here. Alright everyone, there you have it. Me and my girlfriend absolutely loved this recipe. We are definitely going to be making it again. It was super easy, super delicious, super customizable too. I mean, we added queso and sour cream. You could probably add whatever you wanted to. I mean, it for serving, the optional serving that it lists in the cookbook here is salsa, sour cream, avocado slices, guacamole, and grated cheese. But my girlfriend said it is a sin to put grated cheese on those. That's just her opinion. I could care less. You put whatever you want on them to make them edible to you. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Make sure you stay tuned for what we're going to do next time. Can't wait to have another recipe out of this cookbook, and I will see you guys then. Peace.